So Tottenham Hotspur has repeated what they did last season. They went to the Etihad, they destroyed the Etihad. They have made Man City look very ordinary from the team that defeated Wolves. In fact, this Man City team looks like a team that is not even rehearsed their game. They looked very ordinary today, and thanks to Tottenham Hotspur's Thomas Frank team. Now, I don't want to talk about the team right now. I want to talk about Thomas Frank. Now, I know most of the times the players get the credit when they score, they become man of the match. Nobody really looks at what the coach is doing. Now, Thomas Frank is the newest coach of Tottenham Hotspur. He came in this summer after they sacked Angie last season, or the end of last season. Now, Thomas Frank has really remodeled or reshaped this Tottenham Hotspur team. You understand? Now, this team was the team that played against PSG and they almost won PSG. Now, people forget the fact that Tottenham Hotspur almost got relegated last season. They finished 17th, I think 17th, one above or 18th. They finished above Manchester United, who was also almost relegated. But since Thomas Frank came in, if you watch the way they played, this team has been more organized now. Now, Thomas Frank usually is the former coach or the former manager of Brentford, in case you don't know him. And under Thomas Frank, Tottenham Hotspur has been playing different shape. Last week they played 3-5-2-1. Today they play 4-3-3, and they were very compact. You know, so Thomas Frank is he has made that team flexible when it comes to tactics. You know, they can play different formation. They can play 4-2-3-1. They can play 4-4-3-3. They can play 3-5-2-1-2. Just depending on the opposition, the team can adapt. Another thing you say about this team is that they are very good when it comes to set play. His team is very well grounded with set play, and that was what they used against PSG. Unfortunately, they didn't get that game. They didn't win that game. But if you see them today, they were just playing. Despite how good City was, or made us believe they were, Thomas Frank just dismantled those teams. So they can play very well when it comes to set piece, so you cannot beat them on that. They are also very compact when it comes to defending. They can play low block, they can play mid blocks, like they can press selectively. You saw the second goal against Manchester City, how they pressed, they just timed the pressing and they pressed and they got their second goal. Now, one thing is that they don't press anyhow, they calculate, they know when to start pressing. Like, this team is one team that people really need to look out for. And who is the spearhead is Thomas Frank, because this team is not the same team we know as last season. You understand? And they are well grounded. You hardly see Richarlison getting into unnecessary fights or getting red card. You know, Richarlison of previous season. That in fact Thomas Frank is making this team a well-grounded, formidable team, and this team might be the dark horse in the title race. What do you think? Put your comment in the comment section.